This short guide will take you through raising a charge and invoice within PPS. As with most areas of the software, there's more than one way to do this, but for this example, I'm going to take you through the Accounts menu. The Accounts menu is located at the top of your page there. If you click on the Accounts menu and then select Create a Charge. PPS will always remember the last client you were dealing with. If not, you can search for the client in the normal way. I'm going to raise a charge against Jack Jones. Once I have Jack Jones selected, I can then select the practitioner associated with this charge. If you have more than one location set up in PPS, you can also select the location at this point. I then use the drop-down arrow to select the charge I wish to raise. As you can see, the unit cost is pulled through automatically. And also, if I want to add any extra notes onto the system for this charge, I can do so at this point. I can also choose to raise this charge against a third party rather than Jack Jones himself, but for this example I want to raise the charge against Jack Jones. I can then click OK to simply raise the charge. If I wanted to go ahead and raise an invoice and then look at recording a payment, I could click the button here, but for now I'm just going to click OK. I'm now just going to show you the client log, just so that you can see the charge has been raised and what it looks like in the client log. The charge appears in green because it is only a charge. We need all charges to then be converted into an invoice. Then the invoice can be issued and in turn paid. To create the invoice, I need to go back to the Accounts menu again, and this time I need to select Raise an Invoice. Here it shows that we are raising one invoice today for this client. This one invoice here is also made up of the charges below. We've only raised one charge, so we can actually just go to Create an Invoice. We also have the option to just preview the invoice before we send it or print it out. I can now either select the print option or send it in an email. Now we have the invoice raised, I'm going to go back to the client log. You can now see the invoice in the client log and the charge has changed from green to amber.